Okay, so I think the last time we were at the visualization of data in a matrix, two-dimensional, but as a matrix form. And I remember I said we should share data from various participants, but is someone willing to give us the data or we continue? You can maybe send to my email. So in the course of the training, I'll have a look and then we can discuss if there's time.
Okay.
Okay, so
So I'll put my email in the chat box. Yes. So from our last meeting, now we have an idea of the data in a scalar form or in an array or in a vector form or in a matrix form. And then finally, you see the data in a volume form, that is in a voxel. So the last time we were trying to present our work, visualize our data in a matrix form using the... So as you can see here, this is a summary of the work so far. So far, when you have the data in an array form, at the top right, there's a scatter plot of an array that is one-dimensional data. And at the bottom is a scatter plot of a scatter diagram. Sorry, of a matrix. That's it, at bottom right. And then on our left is the same presentation of the matrix, but in this time in a magnitude form. So on your right, you can see that we are using color to, quantify the data. So from our last meeting, we were using the color to, visualize our data in a matrix form. It doesn't really, it's good though, but when you have an idea of the color mapping that you have chosen. But you can see on the bottom left, that is at each matrix cell, we quantify it by adding the additional quantity to it. So as you can see on the bottom left, it shows that the weight is represented, or the magnitude of each value in the matrix is now represented in a bar form. So that is what we have, a three-dimensional matrix plot on the top left. So on the bottom left, and then on the top left is a representation of what we have done so far. So mostly data we have is in a array form. So as you can see where the cursor is, yeah, please, can you see the cursor?
Yes.
Yes. So with this cursor, you can see that now this volume I have here, I have represented it in a layer form. That is, in this case, we are collecting data in a volume form. So most of the data in a basic form are in an array. It's not even in a matrix form, as you can see. At the bottom here, if I slice this volume I have here, I'll have a series of arrays. So this is an array, that is one vector for the bottom, another vector till that layer finishes. Please, any question? So you can see from the top left is just a matrix we are representing in a stack of what? Volume. Because I have assumed that when we have your data in a matrix form or in an area or maybe in a field, that is the matrix form. But what about if you have the data in a volume? So in a volume form, it's just from the basics to that what we have learned now. So in a volume form, that means the first matrix will be your first layer. You collect the data in that form based on how you slice your volume or how you divide your volume, and you collect the data. You can say, okay, I'm dividing the volume of the room by 1 centimeter each. So at every 1 centimeter, you divide it all into small, small boxes. And these boxes will represent the value in a 1 centimeter slice of the room. And that will give you the data in the matrix. Are we there? Or we should just continue with the
Yeah, so
visualization?
Doc, if I understand, I'm looking at the top left,
Yes,
the second layer, the box second layer. I can see that at least within that smaller box, there are four set of boxes, and each box has four values, let's say two rows and then two columns. So each of the
yes,
smaller box represent a matrix data. So when
exactly.
we have multiple matrix data coming together, then it has the volume. Yeah.
And yes, then you get a volume of data. That
Okay.
is all.
Okay.
So in summary, that's what you have said. So your data can be in a scalar form, in a vector form, in a matrix form. When it comes to the matrix form, then the matrix stack of matrices will form the volume of data you want to represent. Most of you, maybe your area or your data, your field of study, you will not need a data in a volume form. But I want you to, your level now, have an idea of data in a volume, data in an array, and then data in a matrix.
I have another question.
Yes,
The two-dimension matrix image plot and the three-dimension matrix
image plot.
plot, are they related? The
They
two
are the
bottom.
same. No, no, no. It's just an example.
Okay. Uh-huh.
This
Because
this this data This
uh-huh.
data is 1,000 by 1,000 matrix on
Uh-huh.
the top left, bottom left.
Oh, okay.
And this one is just 8. 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 40.
Okay. Yes,
So
because I was a bit confused because I wasn't seeing if they were the same, then I wasn't seeing the colors in the two dimension exhibiting them like showing in the three dimension. That's why I
yeah,
thought.
yeah, it's true. So this on the top bottom left is a matrix, the data I collected for 1,000 by 1,000, which is 1 million,
Mm-hmm.
which I represented that layer with the plots on the top. But so it's just an example. That doesn't correspond to the
Okay.
two-dimensional matrix.
Okay.
So I think we can continue.
Yes, sir.
All right. So now this is the same as the previous slide, but this time it's only the plots at the bottom, at the top right, I have represented with a bar chart instead of a scatter. So with this slide, top right, the plot for the one dimensional is a scatter plot, and then this one, the plot on the one dimensional is a bar plot, bar chart plot. So there are various syntax you can use to analyze or to present your data. So in this at this stage, I will exit this slide and then we go on the application and then see how we can write the syntax to visualize the various data we can have. So with this, as with the earlier work we did, you see let's start with, say, forming from the scratch. So I'll start forming an array, and then from array, I'll form a matrix out of it. So you can see from the script section, the output of I have a data G, yeah? So I'm going to form a new array from this. Please, are we on the same page? I don't want to go to a data I have formed already. That one, it might not be, I mean, you might not appreciate and then follow it well. So we are doing step by step for you to know how to, in case you have your own data, how you do the input. So I
Uh,
can label, yeah, so I can label this data maybe example 3. Then I get my pointer. Then to form an array, it has to start with C, right? In brackets. So mostly, so I'll go and copy this one I have. Control copy. And I come and put it here. Because I copied, it's not giving me, if I press enter, it will give error. It has to be in this presentation mode. So, comma. All data you want you are inputting should be separated by a comma. Inputting of data earlier might be, cumbersome, but once your data is input and you want to edit, it just, some few seconds, if your supervisor say, okay, change it, make this, grab this, you don't have to rewrite, input the data again. You just change of the script, and then less than 5 minutes, your results as you want the change will be. So, so far, this array I have is what? Constant of, I want us to do maybe 50. So this array I have is 8, right? 8 values. So I add more. I can decide to choose any here, another 8 from here. Control copy, control paste. And once again, I hope if you have the interface open on your system, you can equally start creating your own example 3 data, whilst I also do this too. I mean,
okay. I was going to ask you to copy and share this
ah,
data in the chat box, but I realized
copy.
not many of them are connected, but I am connected. So when you finish, you can copy the data
Yeah,
and
yeah, 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 yeah. So I have copied another 8, right?
mm-hmm.
If I'm not sure and I want to know my array, I've pressed enter. I'm expecting an arrow before I can make an input. Sometimes it takes some time if it is having, your machine is having some. Yeah, so they see that the arrow has come.
Mm-hmm.
Now the arrow has come. That means your data you have input, that's ex3. So first of all, let me see the size first. So size, ex3. I don't know why my machine is a bit slow today. So I'm expecting that I've entered 8, 2, 8. So
16.
uh, ex3. Okay, so you let's continue. Okay, so I'll continue with the data, comma. So I'll copy here, this third one, so that I'll get a unique data. Control, okay, copy. So another eight, so I'm now at 24. But the next one, I'll just repeat all this 24 again, so that we will speed. Okay, I copy the whole one and then paste. So enter. And before I do, let me see dimension of yes, that is, you want to know the size. Let's see, ex3. Uh, how there's a syntax for knowing the size, but I used to be size. Let me check. Okay.
Hello, Doc.
Yes.
Can I please come in?
Yes, please.
Can you please try with length, EX3?
Length.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but can you please try
Hmm.
that?
If it's in a matrix form, I think it accepts the size. But if it's in array, I don't think it's still not ES3. Let me quickly cross-check. It should be, yeah, it should be. I think it's giving me length. Don't know why
Yes,
it's,
yes, a length. Yeah.
yeah, it's giving me length, but maybe but this data is not that much for my machine to be, not to tell us the length. Because once we know the length, then we are able to form our, okay, but before that, yeah, let me, yeah, that's, my machine is slow today. So you see that the length is the syntax for, so it's saying the length is 48. That's the number of data we have in the array is 48. So let me share in the comment section so that,
You can copy and use it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So 48 is, so if you want to work with 48, that is fine. No, no, I want, I want this, yeah. So I'll add two more. So you copy the last two values and paste at the end so that it will increase by, I think the copying comma. I
So,
copy this. Copy this one. Last two values so that it will be 50. Yeah, I think we're on the same page. So now length, we're expecting 50. Yes, 3. Hmm. Okay, so now, yeah, it's giving us 50. So we have a data, an array of 50 values. So now we have to form a matrix of maybe 5 by 10. So a matrix, we are forming a matrix of 5 by 10. So, and we name it example 4. Then bring your pointer, matrix.
Um,
ES3, comma, number of rows, 5, comma, number of columns. Ten. Yes, so now I'll form our matrix ES4. So if you know that the data is 50. So if I've made a number of columns to be 9, it will give us error because 5 times 9 is 45. It's not up to the total value of array ES3. So let's see that's given an error. So always the size of your row and then column should be always when multiplied should be always give the length or the total number of data in the array. So it's 10. Is someone doing a hands-on for to cross-check? So now,
yes, I'm following you.
yeah. So now
But
the
sometimes
the
it's difficult.
next step is to plot and visualize in an image form. So the last time our challenge was that when we are plotting plots and matrix have contradicting a labeling. When you say matrix 1, 1, it's at the top. But when you say for plots, you say 1, 1, it's at the bottom. That is why the last time our image, we were not seeing it as expected. So this is this is a, so, so if you have used this image, AX3, so EX4 matrix plot, and then our color mapping, that is dark blue, in a way, I mean, it's better to do
Please,
it
please
blue.
change the dark blue to pink
Okay,
or even
normally
yellow. Yellow.
yellow, yeah. Our size of data is
50.
50. Yeah. So now I'm doing where we got to the last time here on the press center. We're expecting to see the plot, but the reason why I'm saying that the labeling for matrix and plotting are contradictory. So if you assume that it will, so let's look at how the image looks like. That is ES4, the matrix. Okay, so I'll stop sharing and then go to the graph. That's why my plot is not. Okay, now the ES4 is showing, coming to show. So from the left to right, the left indicates that, what do we call it? The lower value. So this is ES4. So yeah, 10 columns by 5 rows. So as you are seeing, minus 0.715 is smaller. So we're expecting a yellow because yellow is on the left side of the spectrum, the color spectrum, right? That is
Mhm.
the color that starts from the beginning. It should take the list of the values in the matrix. So as you are seeing here, the top left should have been yellow. Sorry, yellow. When you look at when you go to the image, but it will be different. That's why I said, oh, okay, the top left, yeah, okay, it's yellow, all right, but you let me share this thing, and then you can see that it will not correspond as we asked. So, exactly. Okay, so I'll stop share. So are you seeing that?
Yes.
So you see, it has flipped it. Actually, this one, it has flipped it because the columns should have been here. Because this column should be 10, right? But here it has flipped it, rather showing the columns to be rows. Because with the 5 by 10, the 5 stands for row, and then the 10 stands for column. And if you look at this image, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is not up to 10.
Yes, Doc, I get you. So if we put 10 by 5, would it maintain same or it will change?
It will change, but it will not be a representative of your data. So to correct this, there's a standard syntax they use to correct it. And they will transpose the matrix so that it will be in tune. So always when your matrix, you want to see an image form of it, you have to use a special syntax, which is called a transpose. So I'll stop sharing this. I hope I can take a picture of it, and then we compare the I'm thinking I can screenshot and then put it on Word so that we can compare the two. But if
I
you
have
do
I
the,
have done that. I have screenshotted. I have
all right,
screenshotted.
okay, that's fine. So you keep this one, I'll stop sharing, then we go to and also if you can screenshot, okay, the matrix. So we compare the data in the matrix.
I have it.
You have copied the matrix as well, right?
Yes, I've copied it.
Okay, so now we are going to use the special syntax that will transpose the matrix. So this is the syntax they use. You see, so the image, you see the matrix. Look at this, a syntax they use. Image, T means transpose the matrix. So this time,
So it's image bracket open T.
then the data. The data is ES4.
Okay, got you. Yes, okay.
ES4. Then all these ones are all, don't change it. It's just the data you change. And then the remaining ones is just to make the data, I mean, easily understandable. So the main always is the heading of your, so, and then this are the x-axis labeling of them. And then the number of data we have this time is not 40, but it's 50. Then
What
enter.
is the symbol? Okay.
Ah, wait. You see, I have to do it again. Look, because our color table is different here, right?
Yes, yes,
So I have to make this yellow. It was yellow, blue. Hey,
uh,
that wasn't that blue. So
ma-
wait, let me go back and then. It's this one. Yellow, blue,
yes,
white, orange. Yeah.
yes.
It's yellow, blue, white, orange, red. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can. Okay. Let me copy. So it's yellow. Oh,
The dark blue is white.
okay. Orange and red. So
Yeah. The G after the end roll and the one comma and the bracket, what is it as part of the command? Is it part of the transposition or
yes,
transpose?
yes, 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 yes. It's a standard. I mean, when you are transposing a matrix, here is empty, and then just make here one.
Okay.
I'm not saying okay. I'll go to history. This is the last. No, let's take time and edit it. It seems when I copied. Sorry. Okay, so this is the last one that works. So now I will do the color, change the color of blue, white, orange. Yeah. You see, the yellow left with one L. Okay, so I'll show I'll stop share and then show the actual matrix we're expecting. So if you can screenshot and then we compare with the matrix values. Please, have you done that?
Yes, sir.
And you can see that you can definitely, you can you can see that once the columns correspond to the columns we have, that means it has flipped it back to the normal matrix value, I mean, you're expecting. So if we can, I can stop sharing, then you share what you have, and then we compare the two images.
Okay, just give me a moment, please. I need to put them side by side on
Okay.
on a Word document.
So whilst you are putting it on the so any question, please?
Do you all understand? I'm not here to ask a question yet, but I'm coming. Maybe I have one or two questions, so let me quickly finish this and
Hello, Doc.
Yes.
Please, I want to ask this. That is it all the time that the the image that you would get wouldn't correspond to the command you gave?
Yes. So that I'm saying that is a limitation between matrix and then plot. Matrix label from the top and then plotting labels from the down. So if
Okay.
you say in matrix, if you say data, if you want a value 1, 1, row 1, column 1 is where you see the cursor here. So are you please, Abigail, are you seeing where the cursor is?
Yes, please.
So in matrix, if you want to call a value, you say you write the matrix name, that's ES4, into bracket 1, 1. It will go and take the value here. By in plotting, if you say 1, 1 or 0, 0, it starts from here. 1, 1 will be here.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that is the reason why when you have your matrix and you want to see exactly as it shows in the image, it will flip it.
Okay,
Unless
Doc.
you use the transpose command, which I've just shared.
so from this screen, the first color at 0, 0 is our first value on the matrix data, right?
No, this is exactly on this one. There's
Mhm.
that imposition of what we have on the matrix.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the blue color is the first blue on the top left is the first value from the matrix data.
Yes, yes, minus 0.7.
Ah, now
0.7%.
I'm confused because I thought you said it was that. Oh, okay, I get it. I understand. I understand. Okay, let me share my screen then.
Okay.
Let me
If you
see
have
my,
put the matrix at the bottom, it would have helped us to.
if I had put matrix. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
screenshot.
I got you.
Screenshot the
Okay,
matrix and put the values.
I have it. Wait, give me a moment. Okay. Am I sharing my screen?
Yes, we are seeing it.
Okay. Mm. Right. Is it visible still? Like, are the values
Yes,
visible? Okay.
it's okay. We can manage.
I'm trying to make them in such a way that we can see all in one like in one
Yeah,
screen.
yeah,
Okay. I
yeah.
guess that's it.
So as you can see, the first top is minus 0.71.
Mhm.
You are not seeing it to be yellow because it's not a list. If you look at the data, we have minus 1.7,
Oh yeah.
another 1.7 here. We have even,
We
man,
have
if you
minus
are
two. We have even minus 2.0.
exactly. So don't expect that the minus 0.7 should be on the left side of the color spectrum. It is somewhere in the middle. Sorry, around the blue section. That's why it is blue. Because from yellow, the next least one should be blue.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Please, are we on the same page? Try and ask questions, please.
So, let's say, oh, I know we didn't copy the exact same values here, so it will be a bit confusing because you didn't copy the exact same values here. Do you remember? The matrix,
The
the
matrix we
matrix
have,
is not the exact same one here on the
it
screen.
is.
No,
It's 50.
you copied first six, like you copied two different one, and then we recopied the 16 to make
No, wait. Oh. Look what is highlighted on what you have copied. It's EX4.
this.
No, the top.
Oh, okay.
ES4.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Got you. Got you. I
It's
understand.
ES4. So definitely that's the ES4 data. 5 by
Okay.
50.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay. So this yellow actually
Might be the
is
least.
the least, which is here, which is this
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
minus 2.
-2. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say we're moving from the least to the a bit higher. Is it decreasing is it going to minimize the magnitude
You
of the
see,
color?
yes, you can see because you see, we don't have pink, but look at the second. It's almost like pink. That means it's blending a particular color red, and then that
Mm-hmm.
means it is between red and
Orange.
orange.
Okay. And yeah, you are
So
right because now I see that all the minus 2.05, they are having the same magnitude of yellow. So you can see this is this up here, the V10 first value is also 2 minus 2.05, and I see yellow here, and this is also minus 2.05, and I see yellow here, and just beneath it, one left, one step left, and then you
yeah,
see you have the same. Okay, okay.
yeah. So I think let's do maybe another last example on this, and then at least the idea and then the concept will be okay with you.
Okay, let me try and stop sharing. Okay.
So, okay, so I think my R is visible now. So we create another data. Let's see. I want to introduce you to another important number generator in most statistics. Yeah, is this one. Random number. R means random. So let's see example 5, EX5. Because we cannot be typing all these things like that. It takes time. So this one, I'm saying I'm generating a random number. Normally, if I don't specify, then it is taking the random number between -3 and then +3. These are statistics, so that's 99% confidence interval. But I mean, just let's use the default one. With time, you know how to generate a random number with 95% confidence interval or 65% of confidence interval. It depends on how you write your syntax. So I'll generate random number of maybe 1,000. Sorry. Another number of say 10,000. and I label as example 5. I hope my machine will not freeze. Let's just do 5,000. Let's do 5,000. I don't trust my machine today. So I'm generating a random number of 5,000. Yeah. Then enter. Okay. I think it has gotten it. So it's the same idea. It will generate automatically numbers between -3 and 3. Just like this, how I generated these values. You see, these values all lies in the range of -3 and 3. So in future, if you want to generate a random number between in the positive direction, you know the syntax you write so that it will give you maybe 0 to 3, and then you scale it up and then to your values you're expecting. So you just take it for today that if you want to generate a series of numbers without typing, use the random number generator. So in this case, my X5 has a length of what? ES5.
And 5,000.
Yes, it has. So let's cross, yeah, to be sure. So length ES5. Yeah, so it's giving us 5,000. So now let's assume we are
Doc,
going to, yes.
can you please show the data you just generated?
So you view. You go to or you click on, you go to yeah, you go to environment. Then you search for ES5 or even just let's
Is
say
there
E
EX5? EX5 is there.
is there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the third one.
I double click on it.
Mm.
It will take some time or sometimes EX5.
So I think the view command is supposed to start with a capital V or something.
So I mean just type view. Sorry.
Okay.
You see that I mean.
Okay, so Doc, my question is how you were able to get the range for it since you just generated it as random numbers of 5,000.
Yes. Range as in
So these ones are already in decimal forms and some of them has negatives. I wanted to find out how it included both the negative and the positives and in
yes.
this particular decimals.
In statistics, if you say we are generating random numbers, first of all, it assumes that that random number is normally distributed around a value, a figure. Okay. So
Okay.
it is just a rule.
Okay.
So as I said, if I say the default for this, in statistics, we have the random number generator for 99% confidence interval.
Okay.
That means between -3 and 3, it will choose values in the range of 99% coverage.
Okay.
That's the default. But if you want to type for maybe 95%, it has a syntax you have to the RNORM for it to pick in the range of what? 95% of the range that you give. So this is a default. So in future, as you read on random number generators, you know of the different values you want. So this is just an illustration. I hope you are there. You're okay.
Yes, please.
Yes. So now our X5, remember, is not in the matrix form. So we have to form a matrix form of it. So matrix. So this time it will be ES6. ES5. So 5,000 data. So it can be 5 by 1,000 or
No, let's do it 50 by 100.
50. Yeah, so that I think we get 50 by 100. Yeah. So we have to ensure that we have our data in this form. Then if I ES6, yeah. So to take time before it shows up, the matrix will show. Yeah, so that is the matrix for it. So these are our data. So you can check the data minimum of it. That's the minimum of the generated distance. Minimum. ES5. So as I said, why it gives up to 3, or why is it? Okay, maybe the range is more than 3 also. But I think it's still up to 3. So the minimum here is minus 3.189. And maximum. EX5.
3.189.
3.144. Wow. But
3.
the range is, sorry, the range for the selecting it, I'll check. Maybe it's not minus 3 to 3. I'll check. So that's the minimum, that's 3.44. So these are where we are going to, it is going to distribute how you do your color mapping for it. So you just go by it, the same syntax. Yeah, this is a transpose syntax. So ES5. I prefer white should be first, or you should still maintain this color map.
White. Let's start with white.
White, blue, yellow. I think, yeah,
I have an idea. Let's go. Okay. I think it's fine.
okay, so we do the,
Can you change the orange to green, please?
okay, so that it will not be, you can easy, I mean, the orange
I
and the
did.
red are, yeah,
I almost, yeah.
yeah, so making it difficult to analyze the results. Yeah, yeah, enter. Incorrect number of dimensions. Okay. Okay.
There is a space. Wait, there is the yellow and blue, between yellow and blue.
I think that shouldn't be.
That shouldn't
Okay,
be it.
let's, yeah, it's not.
Maybe that's not it. Yeah.
Okay, let's lower the data. Say 500 and see.
Mm.
Then
Doc,
yes.
Okay, so my question is, if we have created the matrix as ES6,
Yes.
why are we transposing ES5?
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
Yeah, you're correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we
So it
did.
should have been ES. So we go all over again. ES5, right? 5,000.
So are we keeping to the 5,000 or are we going to
Yes,
take?
please. I think that
So
yeah.
so fix the column, the number of columns.
Now after ES6 will be, he said 500, right?
No. 50 by 100.
50 by 100, yeah. So that will be ES6. You see that ES6 is highlighted here.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have your ES6, we can just do the plots. So here we have to change. Yeah. Thanks for, so let me stop sharing.
Okay.
So as you say, so with this, you can easily see that um, the highest value for this data is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1,
Mm.
2, the highest spectrum. Because in the color spectrum, we say the highest value should be red.
Yes.
So if I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although this was randomly generated, I mean, you can see that how, efficient 5,000 data just with this code. When you have the input, you can analyze it easy. With 5,000 data, how can you use your eyes going through to check which is your minimum or which is your maximum? But with this, first, you can have an idea where the highest value are in the area that you are doing your work,
Mm.
or the number of highest value in where you collected your data. So this is a spatial representation of the data in an image form. So it helps us to analyze, your data in case of which is lower and which is higher. And as I said, this was random generated. So, it's just for illustration purposes. And you can see in the color spectrum, we said the white was first, right? I don't know if it
Yes.
is white. Yeah, so it's like only that's the minimum it was able to pick. So I don't know. So the minimum values were also as represented here.
So as the number increases, it gets like the white fades into gray like color.
And not necessarily. I think is how it got the values
Okay.
randomly. So if you another random generate, maybe who knows, more white will be picked
Mm-hmm.
vis-a-vis green. In the color spectrum, I think green was before red, right?
Yes, green was before red.
Yeah, so that means in this data, we have highest amount of what values in the highest range in the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Because green is a lot. So
Yes.
that means the data has more values in the positive 3 plus spectrum.
Okay.
So please, any question?
Doc, please, if you can take us back to the arrow screen.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I think the range for 99% confidence, I think is plus or minus 3.29. It's not 3, so 3.29. Okay. So I stop share. So this matrix applies to um, the images we are seeing all over us. The images are in a matrix form, but it's higher. So that tells you, I mean, it is the digital pictures we are seeing are all the effort of matrices. The camera to take a view and then transfer all the what it is receiving by the detectors and then put it in an array form. The higher the pixels, the higher the quality of the image. So the pixel high value is just like multiplying the column by the row. That tells you. So sometimes you can see that some images, when you keep expanding it, you end up getting this basic images we are seeing. You end up not seeing the picture even by itself. Please, any question? Please, who said
Kennedy,
I should take it?
Kennedy,
Yeah, Kennedy.
You wanted us to come to this page, right?
Yeah, I wanted to ask the transpose syntax that we used. I wanted to find out why after the colon 1 there is a space there.
Yes. In transposing, that is the standard. You don't do anything so that you know that you are transposing the matrix. You don't put any value there.
Okay.
So when you put one, no value here, it knows that it is just transposing the matrix,
Okay.
turning it, flipping it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So I think
So it's like flip it one time, yeah?
yes, flip it. No, when it flip it on the anti-clockwise, and then the transpose flip it in a clockwise direction. So the transpose just flipping it 90 degrees. So if you transpose this again, it will flip it again and then go back to the rows being misrepresented as a column. Please, any question? Try and grab this so that in future, all the codes you'll be saying is just this. So if you want a value from, so in this matrix that we have, we say EX6 1, that is row 1, column. This was 500 by 100 or 50.
50 by 100.
Yeah, so row 1, column 100. So if you call this, yeah, it's square bracket, not the curly one. So if I call this, that means I'm telling the code to go and to the matrix. Where is row 1 for our ES6 is highlighted? Yeah. So row 1 is here. Column 100. You have to go all the way here.
Oh, column 50. This is interesting.
column 50. So is this
Oh,
ES6? Yeah.
yes.
But
Yeah, okay.
let's look at the 50 by 100, right? Yeah, 1,000.
Yeah, that's what.
Maybe it truncates it.
Yeah, maybe it's not showing everything here.
Yes, it truncated it. It truncated it. So let's see row. Because I saw, so 50, if I say row 1, column 50, I'm expecting us to see minus 0.019.
No, you will see something else. 0.04 something.
Oh.
Yeah, scroll up. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
it.
think is this ES6. Maybe we have done an earlier ES6 somewhere. So I think it's this ES6 that's the current.
They are the same.
Please, apart from Doc, has anyone else run the transpose syntax?
I haven't because I wanted to get it pasted in the comment and then I can try it.
I have
Oh,
it from my side.
And
oh,
Koko, how did it come out?
So far, so good. I just did a command for the row 1, column 50, and per my data, I had the same thing after scrolling to the extreme right.
Mm-hmm.
But my
Okay.
data is not exactly the one from doc. But per the data I used, I had the same results when I inputted EX6, row 1, column 50.
I
Mm-hmm.
understand now.
no,
You
um,
know, there's one thing here. Random number, if I generate random number on my machine, I'll not
Mm-hmm.
get the same as you generate a random number on your machine.
yes, Doc,
Okay.
that is true because when I ran the minimum and maximum, I realized mine is different from yours.
Yes.
Yeah, but the question I
So,
was asking was about whether anybody ran the transpose syntax itself. When I ran it multiple times, I get the object G not found.
I think with that, oh, sorry, doc, maybe you can come in.
yeah.
No, Koko, go ahead. I think Doc will come later.
I think with that error, it's either you assign the G to the EX5 or you replace the G by the EX5. Either of the options, you can get the results. You got that error because you've not assigned the G yet. So it's either you take out the G completely and you replace it by the you replace by the EX6, or you assign the ES6
Oh,
to the G before you place it there.
okay.
I don't know
You
if
have to first assign the G to another variable.
because you're using the G, it's like you've not assigned the G yet. So it's either you assign the G to the ES6 or you don't use the G at all, but you write it to bracket EX6.
The N row G. Is that what you mean?
He,
Yeah.
Kennedy, I think you're talking about the image bracket T bracket EX6, then the N
Yeah,
row G, right?
yeah.
Exactly. So with the G over there, it's either if you want to maintain the G, then you need to assign the G to the ES6, or you take out the G completely and you input EX6 there.
But
Okay.
here I didn't see Doc assigning the G to any of the
It
matrix.
it could be that before he did that, probably before the others syntax, he already assigned it. I stand to be corrected though, but that's what I'm assuming because without
Let me
assigning a
okay,
variable, you always
let
get
me
an
share.
error.
All right, Doc, let me share my
Kennedy, you're muted.
so I,
You can request to share, okay?
yes, I was saying that the image that comes after I replace the G with the ES6, as you said,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it looks some way.
You share your screen so
But
that we
Okay,
can.
but mind you, you have a different random numbers.
yes, exactly. But I'm coming.
You not get the same. Yeah.
Okay, give me it.
By the way, Doc, please you can correct me if in case I'm leading Kennedy to a wrong path, you can correct me.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to check from there. If yeah, I think so. It should be the matrix value. Sorry, the variable.
This is
So
what this is what.
let him share his own. Okay.
Yeah,
Can
Kennedy, I
you
can
see?
relate. I had a similar image. It's really
Oh, okay.
pixels, really small.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I mean, Doc need to go through first
Okay.
before.
So this is your plot for how many?
For the 5,000 random numbers.
Maybe it's too it's plotting all right, but maybe your size is more than 5,000.
Um,
That is it's not a strange image. It's maybe you're having a very big matrix size. Which matrix did you use?
so it's so that my random numbers are generated is 5,000. So you can see the last thing on the syntax there is 5,000.
I understand. Okay, but you type dimension of the matrix and let's see the size because it's DIM into brackets the matrix you use and let's see the size
DIM
into
bracket
brackets.
EX6.
Yeah, and let's see the dimension. It says what? Okay, it's for 5,000.
Yes, 50 by 100.
Okay, okay. So as Kwaku was saying, put the EX.
Doc, can I please come in?
Yes.
Yeah, I think with his second syntax, that's one he has corrected it. He has replaced the G with the ES6. So it's either he goes with this as he has rightly done, or he assigned the ES6 to the G and he will use G in the syntax.
Because in my example, maybe there was G already in the system. So please
Exactly.
you use this one and let's see.
So yes, like he said, I replaced the G with the ES6.
The random number generator. Let's see how it generated it.
Oh, okay. So here is so Doc, should I say let's get EX7 or something like that?
Oh no. Okay. I want you to let us see the data.
Kennedy,
Okay.
pause. I am thinking that this is correct because the space we got for 100, 50 by 100 with dogs on, I want us to go back to that image again.
Okay.
Dog,
Yeah.
the image we generated with the 5,000 data, can you show us that image again? Yeah, this is not this doesn't look like this doesn't look like this is like 5 by 100, not 50 by 100.
You mean mine?
Yeah. So Kennedy's one is all right.
It's correct, yes.
It's correct.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Actually, this is like yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 by 50, not 5 by
5 by
100.
50. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think
that dog, this one picked the 500 one. I'm not quite sure, maybe, or it truncated somewhere else. But yeah.
maybe the transpose is the G. Let me go over it and let's see. Or time is not on our side. So S5.
EX6.
Bingo. Yeah, the G shouldn't be there. Should be the matrix rather.
Yeah. This looks like a 50 by 100.
Yeah. Thanks very much. I mean, that's I mean a good scrutiny.
Interesting.
Yeah. So as I said, so there is a mnemonic for I was searching for it. I mean, okay, maybe if you want to, in random number generators, if you want to generate the same value for reproducibility, I think it's set seed. There's a syntax you have to say, set.seed. Syntax.
Can you share that screen, the RStudio screen, please?
Yeah, wait, let me. Yeah. So it's set seed. Okay. I mean, just in random number generate, that is. So with this image that we just showed, if I want to see the same image with the random number generator, if I'm writing the script, I have to say set. You see this one. 1, 2, 3. So that's the syntax for random number generators. Before I'll say, so that is when you are writing your script. But with this, I still doubt if you can still get the same random number generators if I issue the command. So I think but that's what I say. If I use my machine or you are using you are writing a code, that's where the script will start read it and then know that it's the same value you want that it will reproduce it. So one of the getaways with it is that you always use the syntax set seed so that it will reproduce the same random number generator. Else, you issue random number several times, you get different set of values.
Okay.
So I think you just get data, work your hands so that you appreciate it. Then maybe with time we get to the intermediate that is writing script to, handle data as and how we want it. Instead of working in the console, you just write a script and then either you import your data in Excel from Excel, and then it will bring it here and then do the analysis by running the script. All is based on this data you have. So once you have a graph of this data where you can get it, the commands you can say. So as I just said, if you want to call the data in maybe ES5, the square bracket for so definitely it goes there.
Is it X5? Did you check again if it's X5 that you generated?
You say ES5?
Is it EX5 you generated? I think EX7. Oh, I'm wrong.
I think we still have ES5, or maybe ES5 is not a matrix. It's an array.
Yeah.
ES5 is an array. So to
Yeah,
call
we've
it,
not converted it to matrix yet. Yeah.
yeah. So to call for a value in a square bracket, that means you are calling from a matrix.
My
So
question
let's see.
is,
Yes.
originally when you typed in the console, they didn't show up in the script area, but today we are seeing our data that we've been trying to generate in the console, in the script in the script space. How is that so, or how is that done?
Or I think maybe once I generated the matrix and then call for it.
Oh, okay, it appears in this. Okay, got
Yes. So once I click on it, call for the matrix, any other matrix I generate automatically default. It opens by itself. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, grab this and then coding will be, I mean, the easiest. They just write, I mean, just finding a value in a particular array itself is like 4 lines. And when you see, hey, this code, you see, so it's all like understanding how you recall the data, how the referencing, where you know you find it. As I said, ES 64647. It's written in the code. You see that, but it just the referencing it is finding that this is where they want to take the data to the calculation. Yes, Kwaku.
Doc, as a beginner myself, why would you recommend R when it comes to visualization instead of me using an Excel to visualize my data?
Yes.
On that, Doc, before you even come in, there are limitations. I have used Excel for a while, and the limitations that the Excel visualization present. Maybe I don't know too much about it, but there are some limitations in terms of um the kind of visualization you want to generate from for your data. Excel is mostly giving you the bar chart, the pie chart, the histogram, and it comes like a predetermined visualization.
Mhm.
Whereas this you can manipulate it to come up with a desired visualization that communicates
Okay.
easily than the Excel one. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm still a beginner, so I believe there's still more to come. But will you still choose R over maybe Power BI anytime, any day when it comes to data visualization?
Which software did you say?
Power BI.
Power BI.
Power BI.
Power
Yes,
BI
please.
is good, but mostly in the business world. Power BI is good, I agree. But in typical scientific environment, R is more appreciated. Also, because of what he said, once you write the R script,
Mhm.
it is easy to
To move to the next.
modify it and use it for the same data, oh, sorry, different data multiple times. Right.
Okay.
So when you are going to collect data from different, if you are a scientist and you are going to collect data from different, and you want like you write a template script, which you can always put in specific information to generate your data. It's far more easier, and it's also
Okay.
free. But yeah, if you are just talking about the data visualization, I am not expert of Power BI, but Power BI has also very great data visualization. But at every point in time, you have to start everything from the beginning. If you get my point.
Okay. Okay. As I said, I'm just a beginner with the R, so I'm just trying
Sure.
to ask questions here and there. But thank you very much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. And if I'll add to that too, the R has a lot of users. See, so the platform users are a lot. So first of all, it cut across a lot of professionals who are user friendly to it. And one big advantage, I don't know the Power BI, do you write scripts for these
Yeah.
analysis? It allows.
So yes and then no. Some aspects is already predefined, and the others you can write the DAX formulas or the DAX syntax, the DAX. So with that one, you can also do your calculations, data manipulations through the Power Query and yeah, the DAX. So mainly you can also write a script using the DAX syntax.
Okay. I have used a lot of, I use Fortran, I use MATLAB, I use Gen 4. But what I'm trying to, my experience, if you're able to write a script in R, it is just a beginner to appreciate all the, because they look similar.
Oh, okay.
R
Okay.
and then C++, Fortran on like this is more of machine, I mean, scientists. C++, and these common MATLAB, their syntax for them are almost the same. So, I mean, as a beginner, if you're able to know the script for R, it is a step. The next step is you can do write script when you install a MATLAB. I mean, you will not find it difficult understand the syntax for MATLAB or the next or C++ or C. they are all almost the same. So I don't know the Power BI is how the syntax for the script are. If they're also, I mean, you do the R script and you see that they also, I mean, cut across, then it's as of user when you need it, you use it.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. As of now, I've not applied R in Power BI, but it's more of the DAX or the DAX syntax I normally use, or the predefined formulas.
Syntax.
Syntax
Okay,
exactly.
okay.
Or maybe using the Power Query to do the data cleaning and all stuff. But I've never used the R in Power BI, and I don't know if uh, it's also applicable, or you can
Yeah,
also use it
yeah,
in the Power
yeah.
BI.
Okay,
But I'm still
okay.
hoping to learn this new language, so I'm grateful
Yeah,
how so far things are
yeah,
turning
yeah.
out. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah. From my experience, if you're able to write one script and then it works with your data, that's the beginning. The rest, you will just go to the manual and then build your confidence by writing all the codes how you want it.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.